Alright, this is the moment I've been waiting for a long time. This is the field I've been checking the most, the variety I've been checking the most, and the one that really had my expectations up this year. Let's see what it's going to do. Holy... that can't be right. Showing 1,1700 pounds. Ain't no way that can be right. I was hoping 1,500 pounds. Oh my word. If that is in fact semi-accurate, my goodness. And if that is 1,900 pounds, 1,800, oh my gosh. Well, if that is in fact even semi-accurate, there ain't no way we're getting this farm done today. I'd need another module builder and another bull buggy out here to even try and keep up. Well, didn't make it up and back on one basket. That's a good sign right there. Boy, got some style cotton down here. Let's see if Kelly can get turned around. No, ain't enough room. Boy, look at that pretty white stuff coming out. That's a load of cotton there. Look at that, 2,000 pounds an acre. In that one spot. Oh my goodness. That's over 4 bales an acre. That's like the kind of cotton that they make out in Arizona and California. That ain't the kind of cotton we make here in West Tennessee. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. This ain't the prettiest cotton I've ever made on this farm. I've had 2 other cotton crops on this field that's made prettier cotton. But I haven't made any other cotton that's yielded near this good. And again, the reason it's not yielding pretty is that those very tip-top bowls, the ones that you can really see from up top, are not fluffed out real good at all. In fact, most of them aren't fluffed out. They're kind of real knotty and hard-locked just because they weren't quite mature when we defoliated. But we were still able to get the majority of them open. But all of those bottom bowls that we were seeing when we were doing our crop tour and all throughout the summer, that's what's putting it in the basket there. That's the money bowls. So now you see my reasoning behind defoliating a little earlier than what the crop maturity indicated, because if we had waited for those top bowls to get fully mature to where they would open up big and fluff out, all of those big money bowls on the bottom would have been suffering the weather, this rain we got coming tomorrow, possibly, you know, more rain later. And you know, they're the ones that's really contributing to the yield, not the top bowls. And ultimately we could have wound up losing more yield than what we would have made by letting those top smaller bowls mature a little bit longer. So seeing the weather that we've had ever since we defoliated, you know, most of it a lot cooler than normal. We definitely made the right decision to defoliate at the right time, and I think we absolutely nailed the finishing off of this crop. Well, I tell you what, I think Kelly's gonna be wore out at the end of the day, because I'm gonna keep her and Nate and Carter and my father-in-law, they gonna be humping they're gonna be humping to get all these modules built. Alright, well, that finished up that module. I got a fresh empty module builder I can go ahead and dump in, get another basket picked. This cotton harvest is fun this year. Alright, another basket picked. Now that module builder's ready to pull off. And Kelly's yelling at the kid about something. I'll leave y'all up here in the comforts of the air conditioning of the cab, let you watch this.
I can't do it. I just can't.
Watch my muscles.
Really, watch it.
Oh, of course the wind picks up as soon as she moves forward. Is that end tied?
No,
Carter.
Carter's getting his bus. Is that end tied? You're gonna have to tie it really tight down there. There's a knot on the end over here.
All right, got one basket in there, one basket in the ball buggy over here, and got one basket behind me. So that's going to hang there, fill this module builder off, and we just pulled off of it. Oh, I wish I had these kind of problems every single year. And we haven't even gotten to the long rows yet. That's going to be on the other side of this little section here. I mean, we got rows, heck, probably 3/4 of a mile long. And that's going to be the highest yielding part of the farm too. Loving it. Man, I'm loving it.
Oh man. So we're moving pretty quick. We've already got 2 modules done in, so we're doing a module an hour because apparently it's yielding very well. So I'm having to literally run between that one and, well, that one is now, where did it go? It's back there somewhere. I don't know. The wind is pretty high today, so it's taken all of us to get this done. Can I go? Can I go? Can I go, Dad? Can I go? Nate is tagging best he can. The other problem we're running into is that I don't want to build these very big because of the wind. Right now it's a steady like 15 to 17 with gusts up to 35. We're supposed to get some horrific storms tomorrow afternoon. I don't know if you can see it out this dirty window, but it is whipping. It's whipping good. So we're doing our best, and I'm really ready for a day where we can just sit in the house and do nothing because I'm tired. My dad's tired, everybody's tired, and I don't want to make mistakes. And I've already made 2 because I'm tired. So I think we all need a break for a day just to catch up on sleep, mentally just get back to where we need to be, because we still have a very long couple of weeks ahead of us. No sooner than I am empty, I'm having to chase him again. This better be worth it. It's better be worth it. It's better be worth it.
I know to y'all that it seems like cotton harvest is a lot of really hard work, especially compared to, you know, soybean harvest or corn harvest. Because I mean, you know, we got to make all these modules, pull off of them, tarp them, and all that good stuff. But ultimately, when you think about it, it's really not that much different in the grand scheme of things than grain harvest. You know, with grain harvest, you know, we got to haul out of the field over to our grain bins. We got to manage the grain while it's in our grain bins, dry it down. Then we have to, and then after harvest, we have to load the trucks back up, haul it to the granary. We got to, you know, we got to run the sweep auger in the grain bins to get the bins cleaned out. So ultimately, grain harvest is a lot, is just as much work. It's just spread out over a longer period of time. Whereas cotton harvest, the great thing about it, yeah, it's a lot of work putting the cotton into the modules and everything, but once the cotton is in the modules and we pull that tarp over it, we don't have to touch the cotton again ever. You know, after we tarp the modules, we call the cotton gin, tell them we got modules ready to come pick up. They send their trucks to come pick them up. They carry them to the gin. They gin the cotton. They transport the cotton. They transport the gin cotton bales to the cotton warehouse, where it's then purchased by the buyer, and then the buyer arranges shipping to for the cotton to go either overseas or to whatever mill has bought it. So actually, our cost on cotton harvest and actually getting the product to the buyer is actually less than grain harvest, because, you know, we're not having to pay trucking or anything like that, which is, you know, looking at corn harvest and at today's diesel prices, trucking is pretty dang expensive. Now, we do have to pay storage fees to the warehouse that stores our cotton, but, you know, it's really not that much different than, you know, what it costs to own and operate a grain system to store your grain. But, you know, come December and January, when we're busy hauling our corn and hauling our soybeans to the elevator, you know, our cotton will have been done for a long time. You know, those 2 modules we've already pulled off of and tarp, that cotton is no longer our problem whatsoever. It's now insured by the gin in the event that, you know, a fire happens, the cotton burns up, or the storm system coming through tomorrow, if a tornado were to come and blow it away, that cotton is insured, and it's no longer our problem. We've done our job, and now it's on other companies and businesses to take care of the cotton and transport it along the lines until it finally winds up in your hands, the consumer. The only thing left I got to do to this cotton crop is cash the check whenever it comes in. Well, apparently we got to change the drivers on the bush hog. Looks like my father-in-law decided he's gonna mow a few stalks. Did Carter decide he wanted to pack a little cotton, or did your dad just lead him off the tractor?
No, Dad wanted to attempt to try and wanted to know another job, and Carter was whining, so I figured this is a great field for him to learn it.
Alright, today I got a special guest riding along with me. You want to tell everybody what your name is? Alright, we got Liam here. Where are you from, Liam?
We're from New Jersey, but we live in Tennessee, and we live in Athens.
So you used to live in New Jersey and you moved to Tennessee. Y'all grow, y'all raise some animals or something over at your house?
Each morning I feed some ducks and geese and I let them out. And I also take care of some chickens that we have.
So you got duck, geese, and chickens.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any of those fainting goats?
No, just Nigerian.
I always want to see those fainting goats. They're pretty funny. So is this your first time ever being on a cotton farm?
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think of the cotton? It looks pretty, don't it?
Yeah. And I also picked up this cotton seed and broke it down the stalk.
Are you going to take it home and plant it?
It's kind of probably not, because we wouldn't even know what to do with cotton.
You can take it home and save it and plant it probably next May and you'll do all right. You got to make sure and kill the bugs on it every day though.
Yes.
Getting close to another sunset today. We'll look at that sun lighting up those fall colors. Oh, absolutely beautiful. I have my doubts on if it's going to look quite that good when we come back to the cotton field with this storm system that's supposed to come through tomorrow. Hopefully we don't have any high winds that blow a lot of those leaves off. I'd sure like to look at them a few more days. But still, the most beautiful color out here is white. Well, we got 4 complete big modules done. They're working on 5 and 6. It looks like number 5 is about 3/4 full and number 6 is about half full. We've only done 27 acres. This Vitagen 360 is blowing the top off my basket. Still got my partner riding here along with me. Looks like he's going to be in it for the long haul. I don't know how much longer we're going to run tonight. Probably try to finish these 2 modules and maybe build 2 more modules. It'll make for a long night. But I guarantee you this stuff's not going to yield as much after this storm system as what it's yielding now. So we're going to try and get as much under a tarp as we can. Speaking of storm systems, let's check with NOAA, see what the latest forecast is.
Tuesday, showers with a chance of thunderstorms in the morning, followed by sunny with a chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Breezy with highs in the lower 70s. South winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, becoming southwest in the afternoon. Up to 40 miles an hour. Chance of rain near 100%.
Well, there you heard it, guys. Near as guaranteed a chance of rain as you can get, with possibly some wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour tomorrow. But the best chance of severe weather is going to be south of us in the North Mississippi and South Tennessee. So hopefully we'll miss the worst of it. I did get a notice today from the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center that they're activating spotters in this area tomorrow. I'm a trained weather spotter, so reckon I'll keep my eyes to the skies and record anything we see. We got about another 25 acres left in this farm. We have to run till past midnight to do that, and frankly, I don't have it in me, and I don't think Kelly's got it in her either. So we're gonna get as much of this field done as we can. We need about another 3 full baskets to finish both module builders off.
Did you put 1 basket in, Nate?
Yeah.
So each module has 1 basket apiece.
Alright, so between 3 and 4 more than total.
Including this one? Yeah, I guess.
It wasn't a completely full basket that I put in Nate. It was probably about 85%.
That's really not going to matter.
I care about precision.
I don't think you want to go there this late at night.
Woo! Somebody getting testy. Somebody ready to go home. I know I am. What time is it? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, got about, well, 3.5 baskets to pick, and we'll have both module builders completely full and pulled off and torched. Well, this sure would be a good spot to have one of them baler pickers. I could just send Kelly and everybody else home, and I could stay out here all night and pick if I wanted to. Just spit modules one after the other right out the back, already tarped and everything. Maybe one of these days.
So we started this field around, say, 1:30 or so. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're working on number 7 and number 8. Hush it. We ran out of paint, so we're not able to mark the sides of them, but we are tagging them. So it is now 9 o'clock, and we've gotten, so we're doing a module per hour, and we've only got half the farm done. This cotton is doing so well. So you got, Carter is on that builder and Nate's on the other one. My dad decided he wanted to learn how to bush hog, so that's where he's at. Matt is down there at the back end. The minute I dump these, I have to come over here and dump as quick as I can and then get back to Matt. But yeah, we got dueling brothers over there. I'll open up my dirty windows so everybody can see. Yeah, it's a tad dusty. They've been eating dust all day long, so it's rough. There's my dad. Oh, I love it. It's literally a family affair out here. Y'all probably can't see me because there's no lights in here, but a really good friend of mine showed up from Middle Tennessee. She drove 2 hours to come out here and hang out with me and see cotton harvest. She's from New Jersey. They've never seen it before. Her son got to ride in the picker with Matt for a good 3.5 hours and got to ask him lots of questions. Matt even let him drive and fly the drone. He's a good kid. He's very young and he wants to be a farmer. He's watched all of our videos. So hi, Liam. I don't think he was a little shy. He didn't want to be in the camera today, but very grateful because she also went and got us food. We haven't had I'm trying to think. I've eaten sandwiches and dips and like maybe a couple of eggs in the past week. So to have someone go get food and then bring it was just a blessing. Whoa! Oh, the armadillo holes. The armadillo holes are horrible out here. It's like playing in the minefield. You have to pay attention and watch, and the ones out here are really, really deep. Like, they must be, I mean, I guess we're doing the right thing with our soil because they dig down to get those bugs and like tiny little microbes or whatever the heck they're called. My brain is fried. I'm working on like 20%, but I've had to dodge a bunch. So it's loads of fun. There's Matt. I don't know if he's full or not. I'm gonna go find out. Look at that, I was right. He's full. Oh, this is like basket number 27 million, I guess. I really don't know. I'm tired. And why are you backing up so far? I'm coming around. Oi. I'm not complaining because this cotton is yielding amazing, but we're working on like our whatever, on day whatever, and we're all tired and just, and your door is open! Your door is open! Your door is open! Oh my God, you can't see nothing in these windows. Oh Lord, help me right now. Jesus, take this whole wheel. Take the whole wheel. Take the wheel. Let me park it, Matt. Lord. He got back up. You can't see nothing out here. And I clean these suckers. It's that bad here. So, yeah, welcome to the chaos. It's fun. It's so fun. Alright, so we have to finish these 2 modules before we can go home. When we started, they were empty, so they both have a basket and a half, and this is basket number 2. Matt said he'd do 3 to 4, so what I'm doing is I'm splitting them between the 2 on different sides, so that way they're both running at the same time and one's not waiting on the other one, if that makes sense to everybody. Because I have to drive so far back to go get Matt, I'm just gonna split the basket between the two of them, and then they're not standing around, because that's what they've been doing the last like 2 hours. Because they're boys and it's just what they do. So if it rains tomorrow, I'm gonna sleep like all day. Ha! Who am I kidding? I have to go grocery shopping, I have to do laundry, I have to clean the house. No days off. You know, and the other thing about all of us working out here is that there's no one to make dinner. There's no one to bring dinner. My mom has made dinner in the past and left it at the house, which is an absolute blessing. But when it's 11:30 at night and you get home, you're so exhausted you don't even want to eat. So it's nice to have dinner out in the field and have friends that are willing to drive 2 hours to see you, and then go into town to go get dinner for you. That's it's everything, because you need fuel to keep going, and I'd rather eat at 7 o'clock than eat at 11:30 at night. And I can't eat at 11:30 at night. I don't know how some people do it, but I can't do it. I'm too old, I guess, or just come on, go. Oh God, my back is killing me. I'm having to do this chicken neck. Look back here. Because at night I can't use my mirrors because I can't see nothing. So, come on, Carter, let's go. Sitting in the truck. Dude, the longer it takes you to smash this, the longer we're out here. Oh, look at my Bobo. Look at my grandpuppy. Isn't he gorgeous? He's so tired. He's so tired. Bobo. You tell everybody hi on YouTube? Say hi, everybody. My other grandpuppy. Isn't he adorable? He's so cute.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I never told y'all the rest of the story about the green bean fan. You know, last night I got a notification on my phone during the day that I had that I had zero static pressure on green bin number 2, which is what we got our beans in. I got in last night, did some checking, and fan number 1 would not come on that bin. And anyway, checked the breakers. None of the breakers was stripped. I checked the fuses tested good, and then there was one reset button in there that felt like it was tripped, so I hit it, but the fan still didn't come on. Anyway, this morning got hold of the electrician, and he told me where to check for voltages and for what voltages to check for. And anyway, on that fuse block, on one of the fuses, I'm supposed to have 120 volts on both sides, and then on the other 2 fuses, I'm supposed to have 480 volts on both sides. Well, I didn't have 120 volts on either side, and then on the 480 volt fuses, I had 480 volts on one side, but not on the other side. But if you remember, I tested continuity on the fuses. I mean, if you got 480 on one side, you should have 480 on the other side of the fuse. So, something wasn't jiving. Anyway, I looked again, and last night it was dark, and I was tired and really wasn't paying close attention. But each of those fuses has got, it's got a big end, and then on the other end it's got an end with a nipple. So it's only supposed to be inserted one way, and that nipple is supposed to go up into a little slot. Well, me being dumb, I installed the thing reversed, so it wasn't making contact. So yeah, the fuses were good, but because that nipple wasn't making contact with the slot, that's why I wasn't getting voltage on the other side. But apparently the main problem was that whatever type of protection thing that was on there was tripped, and I'd actually fixed it when I hit the reset button, but because I put the fuses in backwards, of course it didn't work. So anyway, what I think happened yesterday is the wind was blowing pretty stout, and it had the fan rolling in reverse, and then when the bin manager told the fans to kick on, the other fan kicks on first, which built up even more back pressure, spinning the other fan the other way. And then when it tried to start that fan, it was just too great of a load to get it to come to a stop and then spool back up the correct way. And then it tripped the protective circuit in there or whatever. That's what I think happened. Well, it's going to be it for today. Try and fit all this cotton in these module builders, and I'll do a little cleaning and head to the house. Oh, well, it's tall in here. I don't know if I can get that tarp up over or not.
Oh, this is module truck in that.
Yeah, it's sunny and windy the next day. We'll probably be in Thursday, hopefully. Well, finish it off with 2 humongous modules there. I don't know what time it is. I'm gonna say it's probably close to about 11 o'clock. I'm gonna head to the house. I think I'll sleep in the morning. Rain's supposed to be here 8, 9 o'clock. We're not even gonna bother coming to the field. So if it don't rain, we'll come out after lunch then. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you in the next one.